Hey everyone, happy Friday and welcome to another episode of Day in the Life of Vintage Classic Specialist. So, as you can see, the completely bitchin' 68 double cab is back and the interior is mostly installed and mostly done. I'll explain why it's not done all the way, but there you go. So, custom carpet, which is real genuine German square weave here, and in I don't know, I guess camel. I'm not sure what the actual name of this color is, but looks amazing with the leather here. So the reason that the front door panels are not on, and the side or the rear door panel for that matter, is still need to go ahead and install the door handles, which are done from this side. So that's pretty much the only reason those aren't on. And so once we install those, these panels are done. They look amazing. They'll go on. What else? The kick panels, they've cut out the boards for them, and the reason those are not done and installed yet is because I needed to find some speakers. We're going to fit a speaker on each side there. Ordered those, and they came in today. Some little 4-inch Pioneers, which should sound really good. So those are going to go either here or there on each side. I'm not sure yet. I think they would probably look better here, more off to the side, but I need to check the fitment there. They're pretty small though, 4.5s or 4s, and they're not super deep, so I think they would fit here. But anyway, so we got to figure that out, and then they can cut the holes in those kick panels, and then go ahead and make those up, upholster them, and then those can go in. And what else? As you can see, we went ahead and popped in the driver's seat. Passenger seat we haven't put in yet because I need to. I ordered some of the little rubber stoppers for them that they kind of sit on, and then also the mounting hardware back here. Dug that out. So here's the two pieces that go on the actual seat itself, and then here's the two pieces that go on the bulkhead. So the back of the seat kind of like latches back here on the backrest, and then the base of the seat picks up these things here, so you can adjust how that's sitting with a couple positions here. So here and here. So yeah, I mean the passenger seat can go in here pretty soon. And what else? Also interior wise, this is pretty much done back here. Likewise with this door, we need to mount the outside handle. That's why this one isn't on yet. And then I want to put a couple speakers back here, and I'm kind of having a hard time figuring out where to put them. I think I may get another pair of those 4s and put them like here and then there on the opposite side, or down lower here. But then the rear seat kind of sits here, and I think they might be kind of covered if I put them here. So I'm thinking maybe up here just for sound quality. But we need to pop this panel out and see what's actually behind here, because there's a bunch of like metal supports and stuff in this kind of behind this this area. The other thing that we have to do is the owner didn't have the two panels that cover across here. So there's one sitting there right now that I got from Octavio. He wasn't sure what it was out of. He thought it was out of a bay window double cab, but the holes don't line up. So, and he does have a pair like that, but they do fit the opening on both sides. Only the one is sitting in there now. So two options are, one is to just drill new holes in the actual metal piece and then mount them up in there. The other is to just make new panels from that same like hard wooden board that we're gonna make the kick panels out of, and then then we can pick up the existing holes on the body up underneath there, and probably put some like Dynamat or insulation and stuff on those to so that the engine sounds aren't coming into the cab of the car. But yeah, so we got to finish that up. So that's why the back seat is not in, because we got to continue to work up underneath there. But the back seat is done. It's ready to go in. The sort of pedestal that it sits on is right there. And then the support for the back seat is right here. So that stuff's all painted, ready to go in. We just have to finish up up underneath there, and then this can go on. So this whole back will be done also pretty soon here, including this panel. And once we figure out the speakers, and once we figure out how to close that opening back there up. So getting super close here. Let's walk around the other side here so we can appreciate this upholstery a little bit more here. So there you go. This is all leather, so kind of a bone color in the middle, perforated so that they breathe. And then this darker kind of saddle brown, I think was the actual color on the outside, with the white stitching. Just super, super nice. Of course, Octavio's team does amazing work as always. So yeah, all the seats are done. It's just, again, a matter of getting them mounted up in here when we're take care of some other little details. And then, yeah, door panels. So what else? The other thing, which I did today once it came back over here, was I went ahead and put on his rear apron. So really excited about that, because now this thing is really starting to look like a, really starting to look like a complete car here now, with the apron on instead of the engine just all hanging out there. So apron went on really nice, not surprisingly. And I did put on the seal the correct way. So no, I didn't cut the seal. This engine to body seal is one piece all the way around. Kind of a pain to install them that way, but that is the correct way that our friends at Volkswagen did it so many years ago. So we like to do things the right way, not the easy way. And, honestly, we're pretty good at it. So it's not that hard for us to do. And I think it looks amazing, because if you cut the seal, then it just doesn't really lay flat where that where it's cut there. So anyway, there you go. So yeah, put the rear apron on and cleaned his motor up a little bit, just getting kind of dusty from sitting and stuff like that. So yeah, getting very close. Took care of a couple other little things. I had the wiring hanging out the back of the car for the little control box for the fuel injection system. So I went ahead and took that and tucked it up underneath the car and hooked it to the wire, which I ran with the main wiring harness that runs all the way up to the front of the car. And so that's up there now, and that is for the control unit up there. And yeah, I think that's mainly what I did on this one today. On the 63 Mouse Gray bus, it is now officially a roller. Look at that, sitting on its own wheels and tires. So got the rear drums back today finally from the machine shop, put a new surface on those, and then I had Jacob actually tap the all 5 lug bolt holes on both sides. They were pretty bad. It was actually a good thing that we ran a tap through them. They took some effort actually to run a tap through them. So just, years of rust and abuse and stuff like that. So clean threads now, and the lug bolts can just, easily spin in with your fingers now. So went ahead and did that, and then mounted those up. And yeah, put her on the ground. And I think I mentioned before, those of you that watch the channel regularly probably heard me mention this the other day. Probably Monday, I think we're going to move some cars around, because this car is getting to the point where we're going to be working on it a lot, and being that close to the wall over there just is, it's kind of an impediment to working on it. So, for example, we didn't put in the skylight windows on this side the other day because it was so close to the wall over here. You need to kind of stand up on a step stool to kind of push the windows from the outside. So yeah, this one will get moved around on Monday to somewhere where we can work on it better, but probably, yeah, go ahead and start popping more windows in it and so on. So I think that is about what happened on this one today. Another small thing for the 67 Beetle, which, by the way, as you know, it was sitting right there. It is next door at Octavio's right now, and so the 67 Beetle is getting its headliner. So it's going to get its headliner and its carpet and rubber floor mats over at Octavio's here over the next couple days. So when that one comes back over, its interior will be pretty complete. At least the headliner and the carpet and rubber mats are done. Seats are done. We have those in our storage box over there, and door panels I'm going to order. So yeah, that interior is going to be done pretty quick. His deck lid came back today from color sanding and buffing, so it looks amazing, just like his hood and everything else on that car. The only other thing is I did finally find a couple of pretty nice 30 picked one carburetors today. I went ahead and got 2 for Mr. Peter's 67 Bug. So yeah, the carburetor that that car came in with, the 67 Beetle, it came in with one of those sort of generic H3031 carburetors, which are made to be a replacement for many, many years of carburetors. We wanted to put the right one on because it's actually a pretty nice restoration, trying to keep things correct. So the 30-1 is the right carburetor for that 1500 single port that came in the 67. So managed to find a couple, so we're going to go through those and pick the best of the 2 and build him a correct carburetor for the 67. So I believe that's it for today, guys. I will be in tomorrow. The owner of the super awesome V-Dub Halen Cowlick Beetle is going to come get it tomorrow. So before he comes in and gets it, I got to do the walk around video. And at the same time, I'll probably do the one of the blue buggy, which is supposed to go on Monday to its owner. So yeah, lots of stuff here happening around the shop. So that's it for today, guys. I guess I will see you again tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.